Why are people so surprised or shocked or offended by the stuff that I'm saying? I was watching this Law and Order show, or this crime show. It wasn't Law and Order, but it was that kind of genre. And they were talking about how, lying to a police officer, lying to the government, that's perjury. Oh, that's a felony. Oh man, that's the horrible, horrible thing, and you should be locked away for a long time for that. But when the government lies to you, what consequences do they have? They have no consequences. They have no consequences. Okay. And when the state comes in and rounds you up, or we look at the Ruby Ridge killings. What happened there? What happened to the cops who shot a kid and shot a bunch of people who were just going out, walking around their backyard, because they didn't show up at a court date, even though, even though they actually the correct court date was, yeah, you can look up Ruby Ridge. Okay. So, and of course we have cops accidentally killing people, cops accidentally shooting people. With the Chris Dorner thing, you had cops going around. I don't know if they killed anyone, but they attacked people because they thought it was Chris Dorner. That's and do what consequences do they get? Consequence? They don't get these consequences, right? And so this is kind of a double standard that I'm trying to show to people. All laws are enforced. Okay, all laws are enforced, meaning with guns, right? If you disobey X law, you're going to be shot, or well, first they're going to try to throw you in a cage, and if you resist being thrown into a cage, they're going to shoot you. Right? They're going to come to your place, and they're going to, and if you say no, get out of here, you invaders, you terrorists, they're going to be, no, we're the government, and they're going to paint the wall with your brains. Right? Laws are enforced. They're not suggestions. Okay? They're not suggestions. It's not like a taste in music. It's not like a matter of opinion. It's enforced. It's not. This is not a free speech issue because it's not speech, right? Voting is not speech. It is action. Right? It is saying, here's what I want. When you say I support universal health care, what you're really saying is I support this system being forced onto you, and you have to do everything in the system. You have to pay for all the things, and you have to be restricted in the ways that the system dictates, or thrown into a cage where you probably get raped, and if you resist that, dead. And that's all state law. And so when I say, kill these people, right? Now, most people will say they're against secession in the abstract, and then when you press them on it, they will quickly become pro-secession because the vicious nature of anti-secession positions is revealed quite quickly for what they are. And so I believe most people, well, it has been my experience that most people are not this way. Right? But there are those who are this way. There are those who are militant unionists. There are people who are militant anti-separatists. And I say, okay, well, we'll kill these people, splatter their brains with the concrete. Oh, that's hate. That's terrorism. That's violence. That's incitement to violence. Whereas you supporting Obamacare, which and what does that do? What happens if someone just says no to Obamacare? Well, they get thrown into a cage, and if they resist that, they get shot. That's not terrorism. Oh, but when I say attack the people who are doing it, that's terrorism, that's hate, you guys are maniacs. You guys are not thinking this through at all. Okay, it's just this insane sacralization of the state is what's going on here. Now, what I said about the Boston bombing thing in a fit of emotion was stupid of me. Okay, and I take those back, but the general principle that I hold and that I've held for years, this is so simple. I don't know why this is being argued, and I don't know why you people have the gall, why you anti-secession, anti-separatist, anti-escape, anti-breakout, pro-union bigots, why you have the gall to be offended when someone says force should be used on you as you advocate it used on them.